my name is Leanne, and I have HHT. I was diagnosed at the age of 15 when I suffered a brain bleed that left me unable to move the right side of my body. Little did I know I had been exhibiting symptoms of HHT my whole life. Nosebleeds, awful migraines, telangiectasias all over my body, just to list a few. But due to the lack of awareness when it comes to HHT, it took a stroke for me to be diagnosed. Sadly, this is a reality for many others too, as I've learned it can take an average of 25 plus years for patients to be properly diagnosed. It's estimated that approximately 1.4 million people have HHT, but only 1 in 10 have been successfully diagnosed. That's only 1 in 5,000 people. Because HHT is a genetic autosomal dominant disease, which means 50% chance of passing it along to any children, my diagnosis ultimately led to the diagnosis of 5 other family members, including my mom, grandmother, and great-grandmother. My mom often says I took one for the team. My HHT story includes hospitalizations, intense rehabilitation, a lot of cognitive, occupational, and physical therapies, craniotomies, sensory seizures, radiation treatments, hair loss, endovascular embolizations. The list goes on. I have good days and I have some really bad days. The good days look like perspective, keeping my thoughts and my heart full with gratitude for a day without a migraine. It looks like me being able to walk where I want or need to go without any pain. It looks like a day without a nosebleed or a mouth bleed. It looks like enjoying time with my family and friends or reveling in my own solitude. A good day is any day my independence isn't challenged by the many roadblocks of post-stroke and HHT life. The bad days? Well, they typically consist of difficulty getting out of bed, debilitating migraines, muscle spasms, leg tremors, anxiety, aches and pains, fatigue, brain fog, heavy thoughts, struggling with tasks due to physical limitations, feeling overwhelmed for not doing enough, a lot of frustration, and fearing another rupture of my cranial AVMs and the future progression of the disease. I'm still learning how to ride the waves and accept the fact that my purse will always seem like a little bit more of a first aid kit. HHT has redesigned the way that I live. It has changed my life in both terrible and beautiful ways. I try to lean into and learn from it all. I celebrate the anniversary of my stroke every year. My loved ones and I refer to it as my rebirth day. In the earlier years, it was a day of darkness and a lot of grieving for me. But as I've grown older, it has become more of a celebration of my life's accomplishments and a day I challenge myself to try something new. I have also chosen a career in healthcare because of my initial experiences as a patient, and I'm dedicated to remaining in healthcare because of my continued experiences as an adult. It isn't always easy, but it is rewarding. I've had the opportunity to meet and speak with other young stroke survivors and HHT patients sharing similar struggles and victories. It's those interactions that made me realize my passion for patient advocacy and how truly important it is that we share our stories and experiences with each other, as well as our healthcare providers. As one of my favorite writers, Brené Brown, says, vulnerability is not weakness. It is our greatest measure of courage. I believe spreading awareness is a vital part of helping find a cure. I strongly encourage you to share your stories, to get involved in community events, to participate in research when you're able, and to help further educate your less knowledgeable healthcare providers, because HHT affects every single person differently, and every effort counts towards the search for a cure. It's been a long road, one we HHT patients are aware is never ending, but I'm so happy and honored to be here with you today to share my story. To those out there watching who may be exhibiting signs or symptoms or know someone who is, I urge you to check out www.hhtcanada.com. It is a tremendous resource for anyone looking for more information about HHT. And please, please, please speak with your healthcare provider as soon as possible. Lastly, happy HHT Awareness Month to you, my fellow HHT patients, and a big, heartfelt thank you to all of the healthcare professionals that have and continue to dedicate their time, energy, and careers towards the care of HHT patients and helping us find that cure. Thank you.